want to address two things. Number one is I noticed some black women online are using the word derelict. Um, Here's what I have to say about that. Because as it stands right now, black women, even after you're divesting and opening up your options to white men, why are you still the least protected woman of all race women? You still the least protected. And if you go and look up the meaning of a derelict, derelict it means abandoned, neglected. So as it stands right now, black women, I think that would apply to you. Cause see, the white men that you've opened up your options to are not protecting you, obviously. And according to you, neither are black men. So if black men are not protecting you, and the white men that you put on a pedestal are not protecting you, then wouldn't that qualify you as a derelict? Somebody that's abandoned and neglected? And if you want to use the other definition of a derelict and how you qualify black women who like to use that word, how you would qualify as that, how they would describe you as well. The other definition of derelict. Okay, so you've abandoned your whatever. Let me talk about this strategy, quote unquote strategy. I guess your strategy was to become the most feminine, hypergamous woman around. When in reality, all you've managed to do is become even more is become even more present in the workforce. So how's that being hypergamous? So I would think okay, so you even more of a derelict because you didn't accomplish your mission or your duty. If your duty and your mission and your quote unquote strategy was to become more feminine and hypergamous, then how is more black women in the workforce? How's that becoming more feminine and hypergamous? Again, a derelict. Matter of fact, here's another thing. That's my number one. Number two, the reason why after all your divestment and making it known, because by now we all know that black women want to be with white men. We all know that now. So why is it that even after all of your divestment and making it known online and on social media, why is it that the imagery has not changed? The standard of beauty has not changed. As a matter of fact, if I go to my computer and I type in fantasy girl or think, what do men think of when they think of fantasy girl? If I type in fantasy girl, you know what pops up? What imagery? The imagery is all white. Not you, not black women, white. And you know why that is? You know why it hasn't changed? It's because white men never said that they were divested to you. Not white men never said they wanted to date you. That's why it's not changed. White men never said that they were interested in you. It has not changed because that is what they consider fantasy. That is what they want. That is what they're interested in. So why would you expect anything to change? Why would you expect this imagery to change? Why would it? White men never got online and told white women that they were divesting. They never denounced white women for you. No, it was black women who got online and bashed black men and told black men that they were done with black men and that they're going to white men and they're opening up their options to white men. White men never reciprocated, to be honest with you. To this day, they've never reciprocated that. That's why the imagery has not changed. That's why the standard of beauty has not changed, because they don't want it to change. They're not interested in it changing. So why do you expect it to change? Why do you expect when you type in fantasy girl to see you? Since black women, you claim black men don't run anything, you claim black men can't build communities, you claim the people, the men who have all the power are the ones that you're divested to, then guess what? That's who's responsible for this imagery. As a matter of fact, who is the one who created Disney princesses? Who created Disney and Disney princesses? It was Walt Disney, a white man. And it wasn't until Walt Disney was dead and gone that they slipped in one token Negro, just like in real life, and then the rest is all white. It's still white. The imagery has not changed. The standard of beauty has not changed. You're still unprotected. It's still that way. The reason why it is because they don't want to protect you. These white men that you divested to don't want to protect you. The imagery has not changed because they don't want it to change. Why would it change when that's what they're really interested in, is what you see when you type in fantasy girl? That looks nothing like a black woman. That is why Chinese people know that they can come over here, set shop up, sell wigs to black women, and put their kids through college and make a very good living, all off the insecurities and inadequacies of black women. Because black women, if you were the queens that you say you are and the queens that you want us to think that you think you are, a real queen would never cover up her crown. Yet we all know there's an endless supply of YouTube videos on how to make your lace front melt. And it is all black women. Black women will pay whatever it takes, whatever price to get a wig to cover up your afro. Because you know that you're not the standard of beauty. You know you don't have the attributes that white men want. You know that. You know that naturally you do not fit what is expected of the standard of beauty. And I'm going to be honest with you, you never will, nor should you, because white men never said that they wanted you to begin with. As a matter of fact, the men, if you look up who are marrying black women, first of all, black women are the least to be married, but the few white black women who are married, it's black men who are marrying black women, not white men. So your quote unquote strategy is really just making me laugh. When I click in, when I type in fantasy girl, what is fantasy girl look, and I see all these imagery that looks nothing like black women. Your strategy is making me laugh. All you've managed to do, black women, since you divested and opened up your options to other race men and white men, To be honest with you, all you managed to do is find jobs and make the wig industry a multi-billion industry. I guess what you're doing with the money from your jobs is you're buying wigs. So basically, all you managed to do since your hypergamy and divestment and open up your options to white men, all this happened. All this change is there's more black women who have to work now. So again, how is that being hypergamous, or how is that being more feminine? Your strategy is a joke. Just like your whole canceling thing, because last time I checked, okay, so black women were supposed to have canceled Oprah Winfrey, but the last time I checked, Oprah Winfrey is a billionaire, millionaire, whatever you want to call it. She's filthy rich, and last time I checked, she owns a whole entire network. And I can promise you, black women, you are the least of Oprah Winfrey's worries. Oprah Winfrey is not thinking about you or your cancellation. No one is listening to that. And that's why I can't take it seriously. But that's all I'm going to. I'm not going to even waste any more time with this. It's getting late. I have to go, but I will be making another video. I'll be making another video soon. But that's all I have right now. That's all for now for this video.